Hello, everyone. My name is Eric Grant. Welcome to the EG Brief. My guest today is Stephanie Styron of Cross Country Mortgage, and this is a conversation with Stephanie.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So let's dive right in. You've been in the industry for a little bit now, licensed in how many? Is it 12 states?
Correct.
Wow. Why? Why did you go into the mortgage business? What's your background?
So I've been in this industry now for 35 years, and I picked all this up. I learned from my father, who had a nationwide lender, and I didn't know where I was going to go with this. Since I was a doc signer notary, I felt like I could learn something more significant, and I figure I could do loans. So I asked my father for the opportunity, and he said, okay. And I learned all of this through Jay. My father, he should rest in peace. But I learned a lot of valuable things, and I'm just super excited that I can share them with you.
I appreciate that. As some people might not know, we've actually done 4 personal transactions together, and they all went smooth. They were just ridiculously smooth, and I just appreciate that. Do you mind going into more detail about the programs that your company offers?
Absolutely. So this company, like other lenders out there, we do offer similar things. However, with Cross Country Mortgage, being that they're the number one in America now, they've been rated number one. It's because, isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
We offer so much in-house. We can do all the same things that other lenders do. However, here we also do the non-qualifier loans, bridge loans, and we don't need to broker all them out. We can do them in-house. Whereas, a lot of people look for those non-qualified mortgage like bank statement loans or DSCR, debt service loans, and all that. However, being that we can fund in-house really expedites the service. And on these programs in-house, we don't have any prepayment penalties on those.
Wow.
Whereas if you broker them out, now you're dealing with somebody else's money out there, and they can make their own rules.
So you're a loan officer. You're not a mortgage broker.
Nope, I work for Nationwide Direct Lender, and I am a loan agent.
Wow. Okay.
So we're like a mortgage bank, if you will.
That makes sense. So I work with a multitude of different buyers and sellers. Some of them are first-time home buyers. Some of them are multi-million-dollar buyers that are trying to build something in a custom home community, 20 million plus. What could you offer, let's say, a first-time home buyer, and what could you offer a $20 million investor? Or
So first-time home buyers, there's so many incredible programs out there, even with the state of Nevada. There's down payment assistance programs where somebody can virtually borrow maybe up to 5%. That would be the down payment and some closing costs, depending on what their qualifications would be. And not only that, we have, if qualified, if the borrower can qualify, we also offer like an $8,000 credit towards closing costs. And this is just Cross Country Mortgage. I'm not saying that other lenders, they may do something comparable, but here we offer what we can, providing that they're qualified for that. And typically it's based on the home, the area, and the income. So all that takes into consideration somebody's qualification for that $8,000 credit from the lender. And it's a beautiful thing.
no, that totally makes sense. And how would you help someone that's looking to build their forever home in a custom community like Askaya, McDonald Highlands, the Summit Club?
So we have, if it's a custom home, we also have a construction department here. We have, we can do all that. We can offer a construction loan, a land loan. So we can do the whole thing from start to finish. We can look at the preferred builders. We have a list of who we can work with. And then if somebody, if a client has their own preferred builder, we can try to get them added to our preferred list. And we would start that process beginning with, if somebody needed the land loan first, we would start with that. And we do what's called a one-time close. So, and also, let me just add, VA. The veteran administrative loans for that down payment assistance for the first-time homebuyer. We do everything here. We have homes
Right.
for heroes. We offer it all here. And I really, for somebody going back, because I love to jump around, so I'm excited.
Fine. You're fine.
For that builder that wants to build that beautiful custom home, depending on the need of this client, if he needs a land loan or if he even owns the land and he just wants to construction loan, we can do that too. And we would look at the qualifying factors, the income, and same as we would just for a regular loan. We would look at the basic documentation. That's a really great thing because you can just one-stop shop. You don't have to go anywhere else for that.
Right. And something that I've seen or heard of, I have not personally been involved in this, but some people aren't fully liquid. Like they have the assets, but they don't have the liquid cash. They want to buy a $20 million home. They want to buy a $30 million home, but everything is in stocks and bonds and other non-liquid, non-accessible things without a huge penalty. How would you help with that?
Interestingly enough, and I love this, we can do loans where still on a conventional level or even an unconventional level, where we can take somebody's assets and turn it into a monthly distribution. And the way we would go about that is we would have the client connect with their financial advisor and let them know, hey, we need X amount of dollar. I need to show X amount of dollars a month, in income. And we would virtually have like an IRA distribution come out every month that would be equivalent to the monthly payment we're looking for on that property or, what they're purchasing. That we would just want to show something like that to go on for 36 months. And this is typically this is standard operating procedure. And it's so simple. And for those out there that feel like, hey, I may not qualify because I don't have the typical income coming in, call me because you never know. You probably do have what we need. I just want to be able to go over that.
I know that we're currently working on a fairly unique situation. We can't go into detail about it, obviously, for privacy, but they don't qualify traditionally, but they qualify by doing some kind of other loan program. So you're very flexible. You're more flexible than others that I've seen and I try to work with, where you will try to find a solution to a problem that someone didn't know they had yet. You qualify the problem and then you solve it before anyone even realizes it.
This is where my forte is. I love challenges, but also I don't understand the word no. I don't understand that because when somebody says, "Oh, you can't do this," I'll find a way. We'll look at another avenue. So there's always a way. And I know that things are predicated on, a lot of people, first-time home buyers, they don't always have, credit, lack of credit. Doesn't mean that there's just building type of thing, but there, even with that, I had a client in the last year that didn't have a credit card and didn't have trade lines on their credit
Wow.
report. So I explained to them, hey, go out and just apply for 2 credit cards. Let it show on your credit, let it be there for at least 4 months, 5 months. And now they have credit line. They have, they have trade lines. In other words, so we went from like a credit score that wasn't even there to now having something like 705, something that's very doable. I can help people in the mid 500s too. First time home buyers. Don't feel like, hey, every situation may have a home.
That's truly amazing. So let the people know, whoever's watching, who's ever lucky enough to be watching this, where we can find you, how we can contact you, how we can set something up.
I would love for somebody to call me directly on my cell. Of course, they can always email me, but I'm a hands-on. I'm old school, love to chat. Let me just get an idea of who that person is. You can call me directly, and then you can email me too. But the initial phone call, the conversing is important. And can I give you my cell number?
Please.
It's area code 818-854-0393.
And this will probably be in the description.
Did you want my email too?
I'll put that in the description. It's easier to just cut.
Okay, not a problem. And you know what? A lot of people are probably wondering, where's that 818 area code coming from? That's coming from Southern California. But don't let that doesn't mean that I don't lend everywhere. So I am licensed in 12 different states, but my company is licensed in all states. So Nevada, being that's like my second home, I have a lot of clients, over the years and my repeat clients. And I love working with my realtors, such as you. I know Nevada very well. It's like just as well as I know California. So
Appreciate that.
I spent a lot of time out there and I'm very familiar.
Oh, awesome. So all of your information is going to be in the description below. And well, thank you very much for coming on the EG Brief.
It's my pleasure and thank you for the invite. I really look forward to working with you and your people.
Sounds good. All right, guys. This was the EG Brief. We'll talk soon.
Love it. Thank you. Bye, Eric.
Thank you. Bye.